Give us your thoughts on the performance.
Yeah, reasonably pleased, if you like. Feel that we probably could have punished them a lot more in the second half. First half, I thought that we give them, we played to all their advantages, giving them far too many free kicks, which allowed them then to put the ball in our final third in and around our box, which put us under a bit of pressure. But lads, that's all, and another clean sheet, so a few decent things to come out of it, but a few good things which we can now start drilling into the lads to work on and to think about going forward.
I suppose the ideal thing as a manager that you want to see things to work on. You don't want to be sort of perfect now already before the start of the season.
Yeah, it's exactly what I've just said to the lads. You know, I'm pleased that we've got another clean sheet. And to, you know, bit by bit we can drip feed just a few bits and bobs what we want them to think about, and I think there's a few good things what we can take out of today, but there's a lot of things which we know we can get better at, and that's going to come when we start working more on the training field. You know, a lot of it's down to fitness, and this is another training day, if you like, another fitness session what we've got out of the way. Unfortunately, you know, we don't know the extent of Curtis Thompson at the minute, but apart from that, everyone seems to have come through unscathed, which is brilliant. When, you know, we haven't been training on this 4G or 3G for the past few weeks and that, so it's a bit difficult, and you've got to get used to that bounce, the run of the ball, all that type of stuff. Their boys are a lot used to it more than us, so but yeah, I thought we dealt with it reasonably well, and yeah, delighted that we, as I say, just to get the lads through unscathed, you know, apart from Curtis, which we'll know the extent of that in the coming week or so.
I'll come to Curtis in a minute, but I've just got to talk about the free kicks. So Dan Jones, I mean, you obviously brought into the club that left foot, those in-swinging deliveries from the right hand side obviously led to one of the goal, and there was another one that went close. Well, I know you're a big thing, you have a lot of focus on set pieces. Did we see what Dan's capable of there? Yeah,
I think, I mean, there's a lot still to come from Dan, but yeah, I mean, there's no doubt his ability on the ball of getting up, and when we do, you know, when he does settle in a bit more. He's only been with us for what, 10 days, something, a week, 10 days. So he's going to come on, and he's going to be a real asset to us. He's got great delivery, even when he's, you know, flying down the wing. So yeah, absolutely delighted with his run out today, as I was with a load of the boys. I thought Carl Dickinson was fantastic. So yeah, I mean, it's always nice when you see good performances. As I said though, it's very early days. This is another good training session what we've got, and we've got the minutes in the lad legs. So yeah, looking forward to what's going to be another tough week.
It was a significant step up in class and quality of opposition as well, wasn't it? I mean, that must help you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you know, we've got a lot of lads who are coming in, who we had in, and you know, it was a bit of a, you know, test for them too today. You know, with the boys who are on trial. So they're hopefully going to be, well, they are going to be with us, I think, for another week or so, and then we'll start making decisions in the coming weeks. But yeah, I mean, I thought today was, you know, we've got that slight, you know, as you say, from Rolls Royce to Basford, so we've got the mix quite right. Obviously now we go to we've got Nottingham Forest, I should say, who come to us on Wednesday, and then Wigan. So real good week where we can get a lot of minutes in the lads' legs, and as I said, you know, keep building for, you know, to the start of the season, and hopefully get into a good run.
Curtis Thompson, what happened? Obviously we saw him go down. It doesn't look a good one, does it?
No, it didn't look a good one, but when speaking to him afterwards, he said he didn't feel no pop, he just felt a real twinge, so hopefully we're just thinking that it's been a bit tight. No, it was his hamstring, so yeah, I'm hoping that it's not as serious as when we first seen him go down. I hope that it's something which we can see him back on the training pitch within a matter of weeks, instead of, you know, when you pull them hamstrings it could be months. So yeah, fingers crossed, but we'll know more to the extent of that next week.
That's always the risk with pre-season, and you were watching through splayed fingers, weren't you?
Yeah, I said this before the game, you know, this is the worry, you know, when you come away and you play on different, you know, services and stuff like that. You just don't want, you just hoping that they all come unscathed, you know, all the lads come through unscathed, and yeah, because you want everyone available come and chomping at the bit come the beginning of the season, so I might set them back, you know, 10 or so days, hopefully, maybe a bit longer, but you know, we've got a first-class medical staff, so they'll know exactly what, and I'll be informed of that this week. So yeah, just delighted that we got a nice clean sheet, another couple of goals. and there was only just one of the injuries, and there's not many more.
Callum Saunders, I mean, he came on, his dad Dean was here to watch him. He was a formidable striker in his day. Do you see many traits of Dean in Callum?
Yeah, Dino's a good fella, and known Dino for quite a bit now. But I thought, Carl, some of his movements he's shown was really sharp, and thought he could have done better with his one-on-one, and I think he'll be disappointed in that. But we've got, the good thing about this, we've got a lot of young lads who want to come over here and prove themselves to us, and he's another one of them. I thought Elliot again, they didn't disappoint today anyway. They give themselves another good opportunity. So we'll have a closer look at them two in the coming week, a week or so, and then as I said, we'll see what happens. So, but I mean, delighted how it went.
Squad strengthening, where we are with that? The last time we spoke to you, still had a glimmer of hope with Liam Noble, but that's dead now. Yeah,
dead in the water. He signed a 3-year deal, so he's obviously, I don't really want to speak about him now. He's nothing to do. We move on to our next targets, which is there's plenty of them, and we've got fingers in all kinds of pies, trying to get people through the door and over the line. But it's a long process, and we've just got to make sure that we're not just going into the transfer market just for the sake of it. We've got to bring the quality we want in, and people we know is going to come and better this side and push it and drive this side on, and I'm going to be a credit to Notts County, because that's what we want. And that's all I want at the club. I've said that. I'm delighted that I've got the opportunity to manage such a fantastic club. So I want everyone who puts on that shirt to be delighted that they're playing for this club. So as I said, we're not finished in the transfer window, and we will be far from it even come August the 31st. So I'm sure we'll be still looking come then. So we're very much in talks with lots of people coming in.
I was going to say, I mean, and obviously the fans can take great heart. If you go back to the January window, one of the two of the key players came right at the very end, didn't they? George Grant and Shola actually came outside of the window. So,
and Mark Bowler, let's not forget him, who's just signed for Bristol Rovers. So, and the thing is, with all them top clubs, they all become available later on in the window, because that's when the clubs have then got the squads and they know who can go out on loan. So we can't be too hasty. We've got to make sure that we do our business, get the people we want in, get them over the line, and then who knows, we might find another couple of gems coming into that final few weeks. But ideally we would love them all in before the start of the season, but that's not football, and we can go on.
The top clubs don't do that.
Yeah, of course, and we could go on and say we want to sign, and we could, and the way Alan's being at the minute, I could sign 10 players, but in my eyes they're not the right people for this club, and we've got to make sure that the people we bring in are the right people, and that's what we're doing. Alan's backing me all the way, and he's giving me free reins on that. So I mean he's desperate to get people. He's loving it, and he's chomping at the bit to get in. So I mean, but I've got to make sure that we get people who are going to be a credit to this club and wear the shirt with pride. That's what I look at first and foremost, because the people who we're looking at have all got the ability.
And the thing is as well, I mean, you've built up such solid foundations over the last 6 months. You want to keep that going, don't you? You just don't want to settle anybody for the sake of it.
Well, of course, yeah. And we retained a lot of the lads last year because they bought into what we wanted and could drive us going forward and making sure that we get better as we go on. So when we do bring them, hopefully 4, 5, 6, who knows, 7, whatever it is at the end of the window, when them lads come in, they already know what's expected of them, because these lads can drive that day in, day out, and what's expected if you're going to be a Notts County player, and they've been absolutely fantastic all pre-season, and I'm sure that they're just only going to get better. So I'm delighted with the way everything's going at the minute. I think the boys are in fine shape and really good form. So I'm looking forward to what's hopefully going to be another hopefully good 10 months. Not when we know we're going to hit some rocky roads and some rocky patches, if you like. But I think we've got now a determination and a mentality that it won't be one where we'll go on for a long time. I'm really confident of that.